Hey y'all, welcome back to a weekly wrap up. I decided to try a different spot in this room for the lighting difference, but I don't think I love this either, and I still need the ring light to help. Because here's what it looks like without the ring light. So, sorry if that glare off of my glasses is annoying, but it is. Sorry. So, weekly wrap up. It's Sunday, the 11th of October, and I read a few books last week. One was Not So Pure and Simple. One was A Cowboy to Remember, The Unhoneymooners, and Double Indemnity. So I'll do another post to talk about the three romance books, and I'll tell you guys about Not So Pure and Simple today. It's a book written by Lamar Giles, and it's about this high school senior who has been kind of waiting forever to get with this girl that he really likes. So back in elementary school, they were in a production of The Wiz together, and ever since then, he has wanted to date her, but she's always been kind of connected with some other boy in class. So the book kind of goes through several weeks where he accidentally signs up for the purity pledge at his church in order to kind of get some time with her. And during the same time, his sister, who's in college taking a sociology class, starts this YouTube channel that kind of explores gender and sexuality and like double standards and things like that. So this boy is kind of engaging in what probably most people would call problematic behavior, but he doesn't really realize it. It's what he feels justified in doing. And in the meantime, he's got his sister and his really good friend of his, Cheyenne, who is part of this group of girls who got pregnant the previous year, and have kind of been ostracized, who start calling out their baby daddies. And he has this girl that he likes through his church that he is trying to hook up with through the guise of purity pledge. And he also has this new friend, Jamil, I think, who also has a secret and a reason to try and get back at the church. And also the sex ed class is happening at school. So there's a lot of stuff kind of around some of these same themes about sex and purity and identity and friendships. And there are a lot of really strong female characters that relationships that this guy has. And he is kind of about to be bashed over the head with the fact that he's a problematic dude bro. And I really, really liked the book a lot. I gave it a 5 stars, which is rare for me. Not that I didn't find anything wrong with the book or that it was just the best book in the world, but I also put it on my Goodreads must-read shelf because I think the topics and the way it was handled and sort of this idea about coming to terms with things that you've always believed about yourself and the world is such an important one, and I think it was handled really well. The guy who wrote it is one of the co-founders of the We Need Diverse Books organization. So I think, he's really interested in good representation and diversifying literature in general, particularly for young people. So I really like this. I had never read anything by him before, and I plan to read every other thing he's ever written. So that's a goal that I have. The rest of the week, reading, working, the 0 to 3 conference. So 0 to 3 is a national organization that's focused on people who work with 0 to 3. year-old children and their families. And I'm one of those people. So the conference was this week, and it was virtual this week. So it was kind of cool because you could attend some of the conference talks and stuff where people had pre-recorded the talking part, and then the presenters were there during like the Q&A and for discussion and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And because it was virtual and everything's recorded, you can watch it after the fact. So there were a couple of really cool sessions that I got to watch, both about kind of some of the early ways that race and racism impact very young children, as well as some like developmental stuff, you know, how to help teams work better in practice. So that was pretty cool for the nerds, or the 0 to 3 nerds out there, which, you know, are probably not anybody watching this video. Let's see, some other things that are coming up. So we'll have a live show with This One Verse coming up in November for The Weight of the Stars. And I think I talked about The Weight of the Stars a million years ago when I was setting up my book cart. So Ryan Bird dreams of traveling across the stars, but a career in space isn't an option for a girl who lives in a trailer park on the wrong side of town. So Ryan becomes her circumstances and settles for acting out and skipping school with her delinquent friends. One day she meets Alexandria, a furious loner who spurns Ryan's offer of friendship. Every night without fail, Alexandria waits to catch radio signals from her mother, and now it's up to Ryan to lift her onto the roof day after day until the silence between them grows into friendship and eventually something more. So I'm gonna guess it's a bit of a haters to lovers trope situation, and maybe a little science fiction thrown in, but maybe a little just science, which is also cool. But we are going to have a live show discussing this the first week of November. I'll put some details below. 2 things I bought this week that I didn't need. Book sleeves, because I loved the pattern. So Monica, I'll put her links below as well, does these beautiful book sleeves, and I have 2 other ones by her already, maybe 2 or 3 other ones by her already. But when she posted these on her Instagram, or maybe somebody else posted them, maybe Kay the Reader posted, but I love this so much. And they're kind of big. They're bigger than I thought because I wasn't paying attention. I was so focused on the fabric. I might send one of these to my mom if the same pattern is available in a smaller size, because she always needs stuff. And then I also my daughter works at a head shop, smoke shop, and they sell cigars. So I got these really cool cigar boxes. I got this one. I'm thinking I might paint it to look like a book, but also I just really like what they already look like. So that's one of them. There's the other one, or another one. The smell of wood, I love it. And I'm sitting in a wooden room, so I don't know what my problem is. And then this one, I love this one so much. I'm actually thinking that, because I saw somebody that had several of these, and they were like shelves on the wall. So I told my daughter to keep an eye out for a couple more that look like this, because I might do that. Otherwise, I might decorate them, which feels a little bit like, oh, because they're so beautiful as they are. So we'll see what happens. All right. So not an exciting week, but a full week. And, I also posted 2 other videos this week, which makes me so happy and proud of myself. I posted the September wrap up and, a haul for some books that I bought that you guys made me buy. So you should be pretty proud of yourselves too. All right. See you in the next one.